Hello and welcome to part 2 of my favorite albums, EPs. Also, I don't really have an opening line, so let me try again. Hello, my name is Julia, like Julia with a J. I have too many passions and creating videos is one of them. I hope that wasn't too cringy, but anyway, so I know the thumbnail is gonna look so weird, but that's what it is. I love listening to various genres and I don't really want to talk about one genre only in a video, so yeah, you're gonna see different ones. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk about what I love, just explain a few things, maybe make the video a bit shorter than usual. I don't know, we'll see how much I talk as well. So let's begin. Gotta have my paper here. So first artist I want to talk about is LanaDelRey. So I've been listening to her since I was in middle school. So over 10 years basically. Yeah. And I love her style, I love her vibe. You probably know her, heard a few songs, but you know, she has this very nostalgic vibe, in also like 50s, 60s vibe in some of her songs. And she's very, very unique. I mean, she's been popular for years and she still is, and she still releases bangers. But my favorite albums will always be Born to Die 2012. There's also a Paradise edition from the same year. I love Ultraviolence from 2014 and the EP Paradise from 2012. I'm stuck in those years. God. I love that. But also, can we take a moment to bless MTV? Because I had it on like almost every single day, and that's how I got exposed to various genres, and I'm so grateful. It was really a huge part of my musical journey, I guess I can call that. But anyway, so I mean, going back to Lana, I mean, she still releases songs after songs, and she's very unique because her songs are quite relatable. Even if they're not relatable, some songs I listen to them and I still get the feeling as if I'm living what she's singing about. So that's what I love. It's like she can create this ambience, this atmosphere that can make you relate to the character that she's portraying. And I'm really like I love her music videos as well, and I think the first song that I listened was either Blue Jeans or Summertime Sadness, one of the most popular songs. But yeah, I mean, I love that. So yeah, it is. I hope you're not hearing what's going on. There are people singing everywhere. My neighbors upstairs, people downstairs. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the next artist is Metallica, and yes, I know there are people that hate them, like dislike them to the core. Maybe because they are overrated, but you know, here, whatever is overrated doesn't matter, because if you love something, if you love an artist, you go for it. You don't listen to other people. If it makes you happy, go for it. But I have a really good memory with them. Today is all about the past. I don't know why. Metallica album named Metallica from 1991. But I also want to shout out to Master of Puppets 1986, of course, and Justice for All 1988. I love that album. I don't know why. I also got the CD from a guy. I don't know why. But anyway, why I love Metallica is, again, middle school. Thanks MTV. I used to have those MP3s. I don't know if you remember, like those oval ones. And mine had like a mini lever that I could change the song with. And I would use to write on a paper the songs that I wanted on it, and I would give it to my cousin. She would download the songs and put them on the MP3 because I couldn't do it. And so I had those songs, like tons of different songs, like it was, I don't know, it was crazy. But yeah, I remember that. And the same thing went for the iPods. Like I had, you know how people get the same, like some people get phones when they get out the new. Oh my god. Oh my lord, when new phones get out, there are people that want them quickly, like straight away. I'm the one that was that, like that kind of, when iPods were coming out, like the small square one, and then the rectangular ones. And at some point I could download music and put them on my iPods, and I used to do that a lot. Like I would download a lot of songs. My computer was like crashing or something. And Metallica, Enter Sandman, the song that I was listening the most. Was on it. And I just got a flash when I was at the bus station, and I was listening to that. It was on the bus, and it's just, you know, how it's so beautiful to have artists that can recreate those memories in a way, even though, you know, you might not have been the best period of your life, but those moments like will live freely in your heart, and that's what I love the most. But Metallica, I don't care if they're overrated. I love their style. I love them. I've always had, and yeah, they've been a huge part as well. It is what it is. Okay, the next album artist I want to talk about is LinkinPark. I don't know, I don't have any words. I love, of course, I love their 2000 album Hybrid Theory and Meteora from 2003. Again, bless MTV, because okay, I think I saw numb. Being played over and over and over again, and it made me want to listen to them more. And this again, middle school. So, but anyway, I also listened to their other albums. I actually love Minutes to Midnight 2007 and One More Light 2017. I know it's not really liked by some people, but I don't know, it just ignited something in me, like the emotions. There was a lot going on, and I actually like it. I also love the song One More Light. And the lyrics is so heartbreaking. I love that. And I don't know, they've been one of my favorite bands for so long. And again, middle school was like over 10 years ago. And the fact that, you know, they're still releasing songs, like unreleased songs, which I really enjoy. I know some people, are gonna have their own opinions, but I really love the new songs that came out after, you know, Chester, he took his own life in 2017. That was very, very heartbreaking. and you know, the songs are so relatable. I related to the song lyrics so much. I don't know, it just they hold a special place in my heart also, because I don't know, maybe doing these things is a way of making peace with my past. And I don't know if you feel that way too with some artists. It's like, even if the same songs will just create the same emotions, but maybe now after years of listening to them, they will have a different impact, and you're like, oh my god, I don't know, I cry, but it's not the same as before. It's just like a release again of having grown up. I mean, having grown up and you know, a lot. But yeah, metal in a way has always been part of my life, no matter when, where, whatever. Even though there are periods of my life where I listen to other genres more. I don't know, it's one of my favorite genres. So, and also I know LinkinPark is new metal. I'm talking about all the genres, subgenres, and yeah, sorry. I'm filming standing, which is better, so I'm someone who moves a lot, so yeah. But yeah, LinkinPark is here, no matter what. So yeah. Moving on. Hang on. Let me take my phone. I was quite unsure whether to put Nevermind the Bollocks from 1977 from Sex Pistols. Because they're very controversial and provocative. But here's my take. There are people that love them or hate them, like, you know, with all the artists out there. But we cannot deny that they've been very influential in the music scene, also in the punk rock community and stuff like that, which I would love to dive more deeper into the punk, because it's also one of my favorite genres. I listened like a few songs from Bad Religion, which I really enjoyed, and I love the lyrics of punk. I love the music. Sometimes it's so chaotic and messy, and I don't know, that's what I love about it, because it makes you feel like to just release. And I don't know, also because I love how they might, you know, pass messages through their lyrics and songs in a very unique and conventional way. And not everyone understands it, that's why. So, Sex Pistols, yeah, Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols, is one of my favorite albums. Also, it's their only album, which is okay, whatever. But I was doing some research on it, and there I came across this blog from a person who reviews albums, and I was reading through it. I'm gonna link both the blog and the interview I'm gonna read from in the description box. Very interesting. And you know, talking about how controversial they are, or how, you know, they talk about very delicate topics in a very straightforward way. And I came across this, like, you know, in the song New York, there's this word, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, I don't know, it's faggot, but I'm like, there might be something else, it's not really what it means. And by researching a bit more, I came across the Rolling Stone interview. The interview on Rolling Stone, Sex Pistols breakdown, Nevermind the Bollocks, track by track. And like, let me see what they say about this word that was in the song. Because honestly, sometimes people are quick to judge when in reality there's something else behind it. And that's what I feel like we should really be more open-minded about, and research a bit more. Doesn't hurt anyone. But yeah, so Rotten says the word faggots in the song is not about the New York Dolls, because they most certainly were not. It's out to an audience that just wants to misinterpret everything. And you have to bear in mind that faggots in England at the time, I remember this, I had seen an advert for it in London. It was a northern dish, faggots and gravy, and they were trying to introduce it to southern England with this hideous advert. I can't remember the company, but it was a product that would never wash well with a Londoner. It might not come off that way in the song, but it is exactly where I took the references from, and I do that a lot. You see, whatever the scenarios around me, I will absorb. So I feel like they talked about these different topics in their own way, and not everyone really gets the meaning. And also it was the 70s, so it was a huge impact on both England and other parts of the world, I guess. But yeah, again, we cannot deny they've been very, very influential and one of the most popular groups out there. And what I love about it is that it's how they act in the music videos. They behave, they're themselves in the music videos and the lives. It just makes me laugh a lot. And the people that are just like enjoying, and punk is all about that, like community, and it's also how you express yourself. Like later on, the self-expression clothing related was another way of expression, basically. But that's why I love punk, because it goes against, it's like it's there to fight against things that are not really right. And I watched a few interviews with the Sex Pistols, and man, oh my god, the singer Rotten is so funny. But yeah, as controversial as they are, I think people shouldn't be so quick to judgment. But also other punk bands, they have such weird lyrics, or just like something out of like, what? It makes you go, what the F? And I love that about punk. Okay, and the last artist I want to talk about is Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga played a huge role in my teens as well. So where should I start? Well, first of all, the favorite albums are The Fame from 2008 and The Fame Monster from 2009. I also want to give a shout out to Born This Way from 2011. After middle school, I really haven't listened to her. I haven't continued following her career, but she's still like going for it. And thing is that at the time in middle school, she was quite controversial. I don't know why. Well, we know she was very open, very, very open-minded, especially with the clothes. I remember watching a show where they would like actually showed her clothes, and she was wearing this meat dress or something like that. It was quite a lot of an image to see, but anyway, this is what I'm talking about, is how she, let me take off my, this is good. She's an individual that's very unique as well. I mean, she's done a lot. And I love that. I remember, this will always be in my memories, that she was talking about how she was bullied in school, and those people actually created a Facebook group where they wrote, like, what's her name, Stephanie Germanotta, her real name I forgot. You will never be famous, and look at her. I get goosebumps every time, because never give up on your dreams, alright? But I feel like she's very sweet and open-minded, and she just, like, I don't know. Sometimes when I do these videos, I'm like, how am I going to explain why I love the albums or the artists? Because I'm looking at neighbors. Oh my god, sorry. Anyway, I don't know. Even though I haven't. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm jumping from one thing to the other. The Joanne album from 2016, I really love that, because I listened to Million Reasons a lot, and it made me cry so much, because that was like a song that pushed me to keep going. About a million reasons I bowed out. It is so full of emotions that was so good. That is so good. Anyway, and I remember my mom and I blasting those 2 CDs. We had those 2 albums, The Fame and The Fame Monster. We would blast them in the car. And I remember we once did when she was taking me to school. Oh my god, it was so funny. Anyway, yeah. So that's why it's also like there's a memory in there. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. If you arrived at the end of the video, let me know your opinions. Please be respectful in the comments. And if you have any artists to suggest, let me know whatever goes on in your mind. So yeah, long live music. Peace.